Hey guys, what's going on? This is Chatmigo 180 and
Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
you guys have tuned in to Chatmigos.
Jesse's inhale was just like
The biggest breath of air ever.
I'm just waiting for Chamba to chime in. I'm like,
that threw me off. That threw me off. And Joe just like as soon as he's finished.
You can see his beard starting to go up into his mouth.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
assemble.
That's
There we
assemble.
go.
Assemble.
Yes, assemble. All right. Well, we've got a very awesome show. Unfortunately, there will be no wars brought up today. Lago Figs is unable to make it, so next week he should return. So we'll all be sad that there's not going to be any civil wars started today.
Yeah.
But But we've got a great show and we've got a great guest today. So let me go ahead and bring this guy in. You may know him. You may have seen some of his amazing toy photography. Let me bring in the one and only 1/6 Shooter.
Hey,
Welcome to the show,
What's
sir.
up, guys?
Welcome.
That
What
was
is up, man?
that was a great intro. The assemble was perfect. Just,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Still working on it.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I was like breathing as Jesse was. I was like,
We'll get it.
We'll
We'll
get
get
it.
it.
Yep.
To be
Yeah.
fair, we've hit it like pretty well on some of them, but I like
Oh,
that
yeah,
it's different
I
every
think-
time.
I think it's probably like a 50-50.
Yeah. I like
by
that it's
night.
different every time though. I think that's what makes
Yeah,
it fun.
it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Are they gonna hit
Exactly.
it? Are they gonna nail it? It's like the Olympics. Are they gonna hit it?
That one is definitely clip worthy for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, before we get started, let's go ahead and say what's up to the Chatmigos in the chat here. So, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining us. Be sure to hit that thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Click subscribe if you have not already. If there's something you got to say and you can't wait, go ahead and throw a super chat our way. We'll stop what we're doing, read the super chat. But let's go ahead and kick it off here. We've got Nick's Figs says he's second, so I must have missed something, or I don't know. So yeah, I might have missed something. That's probably on my end. Maybe a technical difficulty. We got Papa Schmitty in the house. He's just here so he won't get fined, and that's good. That's good. Rasper is first.
Forced.
Forced.
Yep. Papa Schmitty can't demote me any further. The number 6 mod spot.
This is true.
Yes. AZ Toy Hunters Guild. What's up? Lucky Butter with the knives out for the Tuesday crew. What's going on? Toy Box of Doom, Thunder Crow, Soul Brother. What is going on, man? The Wrestling Hound. Woo! We got Dark Bulb in the house. Omar V. The wonderful J. Marie Lewis. Thank you again. Loki, also with the knives out for the Tuesday crew. We got Dorian G, Mobile Recluse. Toy Rensu is here. Cat McKay Random, what's going on, man? 796 Studios. The Contour King is in the house. He wants to know what kind of mood Lago is in. You'll have to go knock on that door behind you and find out, man. If you guys remember from last week.
Right. Yeah.
We got Bat Force Grumps. He's got the knives out for the Tuesday crew as well. The Butter Baron is in the house saying hello there.
Hello there.
Matthew Toy. Berserk is first as always.
Mhm. In my heart.
Crescent Blue 0. Malls Halls. Omega Weapon 13. Rick Jones. NYC Figure Fanatic. K-Kaz is in the house.
Hey, Kaz.
Let's see. Action Figure Boncho. What's up, man?
My
Adam
boy.
Van Winkler is in the house. Plastic Predicaments. Obi-Wan Chingones. Yes. Ernie said I shouldn't say that anymore, but we'll move forward. Mervine, what's going on, man? Glad you could
What's up,
make it.
Irvine?
Yep.
Chad Kinsler, what's up, man? Huge shout out to Chad. He found me a hobgoblin today, so thank you so much,
Oh,
Chad.
nice.
You are the man. He's one of
Lucky.
Chad is one of the
Nice.
nicest people on the internet by far. Like the guy just pours out like love and friendship. He's like the internet's Care Bear, man. This guy is so awesome. I can never speak highly enough about him. He's the man. Mr. Ortega's in the house. We've got Johnny Number Cinco. What's going on, man? Toy Brigade, Fighting Code Names. And that's about it. Yeah, and everyone's agreeing. Chad is the man. Chad is awesome. Yes, Chad is the man. Adam with 100. Chad is the best. Yes, agreed. Joshua Kincaid, he's here as well. Don't want to forget you.
Nice.
So let everybody know 1-6 Shooters here to hang out, talk some toys.
Yeah.
Share it in your stories. Let everybody know we're here. We're hanging out. Chatmigos assemble, and let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So as always, sir,
Yes.
we're gonna hit you with a couple questions. And so the first
Bring it on.
question is gonna be from Chamba. What do you got for Trevor here?
All right, Trevor. What is one of the pre-orders coming out this year that you're looking forward to? You're most looking forward to?
Oh man, I was prepared for everything. I got to think. Jesus, what do I have coming?
Well, usually
you know what I
James-
got? You know what I got? And it's on its way. Susu Toys, the comedian and they don't call it, what do they call it? Herman, which is
Which one's that one?
Rorschach
Oh,
from
okay.
The Watchmen. Looks really, really good. So I'm
Cool.
really excited to get that. And the 1/12 version of that too. I ordered both of those. So
Nice.
I've wanted Watchmen figs for a long time. So really excited
Yeah.
about that. I know I have more exciting things than that on the horizon, but
those are coming right now, right? So
yeah, the
that's what-
Pennywise too should be coming soon
Mm.
from Hot Toys, which it's been 2 years in the making. So
long time.
and someday, Keaton Batman, one of these days,
Someday.
One day.
maybe, possibly.
Cool.
All right, Jesser, you have a question for Trevor.
I do, yeah. I was a little thrown off. Usually Cheney asks, how you found us.
We're switching it up today.
We are switching it up.
Yeah.
So I will just go with it. I was wondering, when you pre-order a figure or
Mhm.
you're on your hunt or whatever, do you base your figure hunting or buying on wow, that figure is going to look awesome when I photo it, when I take pictures, or do you buy figures just out of your interests?
That's a good question. So it's a mix. Pretty much there's some stuff that I collect. Not every Star Wars Hot Toy figure, but a good portion of them. Pretty much everything from the Lord of the Rings and Mythic Legions are just, they're going to happen no matter what. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are things that I'll go every once in a while. I try to stay out of the stores because it's dangerous. Because you can think about it online. You know what I mean? You can sit there with it for a minute and go, do I really need this? And I've gotten better at telling myself, listen, it looks really cool, and I know you can picture a dozen shots of it right now, but when you get that in 3 months from now and you're in the middle of other shit, it's going to sit in a pile and you're not going to open it and you're not going to shoot it. And, just let it go. You know what I mean? It looks cool. Let somebody else get it, because it's just, there's too much. There's too much stuff that I've gotten over the years that I know I got some great ideas for it. And yet, you just never get around to it. I mean, look at all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I shot something every day for the rest of my life, I'd never shoot all this stuff. So, you got to control yourself. But it's probably, I do find myself in that situation though, that just something looks so cool. Or, recently the Nightwing, I didn't want to get Nightwing, and I wasn't going to get Nightwing, and I was watching. Yeah, I was watching this show the other day, and everybody was like, "Oh, dude, this looks so good." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay, I gotta get it."
I can guarantee that's one of those ones where if you didn't get it, and then if it was, really good in hand and everyone's posting the pictures, you'd have been like,
Yeah, I've been holding back trying to go out to Targets because my Targets have nothing ever, and it's always a disappointment. And I'll always spend 2 hours running around to the different Targets, and there's nothing. So getting that symbiote Spider-Man, but I got the Mafex one coming, and I like that. So we're going to see the pictures. They're going to happen for the next 2 months. I'm not going to be shooting him. It's fine. When I get that win in, I'll shoot that one. It's all good.
Yeah, that one, I can see that one being, a big deal too. Like,
I think so.
People are going to lose it over that thing. And if you're out there right now and you're listening to this and you're on the fence and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to get the Black Suit Mafex Spider-Man, just pre-order it. Honestly, just pre-order it.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee to you right now that you'll at least bare minimum you'll be able to get retail for it if you decide
100%.
after it comes out
100%.
you don't want it.
Yeah.
Like if you decide when it comes in, you're like, oh, I really don't want it now. You'll at least be able to get your money back, if not more. Like if
you'll get your money back and be able to pay for a legend or two.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
So should we take a timeout and let everybody pre-order? Right now?
Everybody, Ami right now. Meet us back here in 5 minutes.
If they haven't already, and you're like I said, if you're on the fence and you haven't already, like I would highly recommend doing so, because it's definitely it's going to be a hot one. I'm telling you right now, it's it's going to be good.
So Trevor, I fell you on two of those things you said. One of them was the Hot Toys. Like, I'm sure you're pretty excited about those the Mandalorian figures they announced. Like,
oh yeah, those are nice.
All the bucket carry, Casca Reeves and stuff. Oh my gosh, they look amazing.
Yeah, Casca Reeves looks incredible. I don't know if I need Axe Woves. I'll probably end up getting it, but it's like you gotta. I know that's the problem, man. You know what I mean? That's the problem. It's how it goes. It's a chain. Like, how are you going to stop? But I haven't been very good at picking and choosing between the Mandalorian stuff. I've been doing that in the vintage series Mando stuff because I got the Razor Crest coming. It's kind of a letdown now, but whatever.
The second thing you said was, you're kind of on the fence about that Nightwing. Me too.
I ordered it. It's done.
Oh, you did order it. I still order mine.
I did it that night.
Mine, but
Jesse,
Cheney's got my back. So
no, I don't.
What? Cheney are us.
Yeah. I refuse to have your back when it's available to pre-order right now. You can go pre-order one right now.
Cheney.
You can't say ahead of time when it's up for order that you're just going to not bother.
If it's still available, then you've got no excuse.
Yeah.
But once it's out and it's not available, you're like, then okay.
I still don't have an excuse. Cheney's gonna still say no.
Again, you're not going to be
now. Y'all remember that day when you're like, oh no, and I'll be like, remember when I told you order it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like, again, you're not going to be disappointed, and you'll be able to get your money back on that one, I'm sure too, if you don't like it. So
yeah, I could fairly,
it's obviously going to be hot. Everybody wants it. So
yep. All right. Well, let's we don't want to miss our number one gun here, Ronald Ramos with his weekly super chat. Who's Trevor's favorite Discord mod?
I was fearing this. Well, as much as I'm in the Discord, which is not as much as I'd like to be, but it's just a time thing. I got to get on one of these chats too. And I heard those are great.
Dude, you gotta. They're great.
I know. I will. I'll jump in one of these nights. Listen, I know Berserk likes. He asked these. It's a loaded question, and he wants
every single week.
So I'm just gonna say Berserk, but it's really Mr. Ortega because he's the guy that's in the Legion's Lounge. So,
all right, okay.
But Berserk is great too, and Chamba's great too.
I don't do anything.
You're just popping stuff up to buy. Luckily, I'm not into a lot of the anime stuff.
Yeah,
so you don't really affect me all that much. So
that's
there
good.
You go. That's where
because that's why Mario didn't want to be in the Discord. He's like, I'll just get enabled.
Yeah,
I know. It's not.
Yep, that's
smart. Why we've got Papa and Kaz. They're there to clean up. They're like, oh, you're not an import boy, huh?
You know what though? I was disabled.
You will be.
last night I was disabled in the Discord last night.
That happens a
so
lot too.
It does
You know,
happen.
we
Does.
talk
Oh, yeah?
we talk
Yeah,
a
we
lot
saw
about
people off of it a lot.
Thank you, Johnny. By the way,
yeah.
What did he
There's
save
a
you
lot
from?
of times.
he found the new Marvel Legends Multiverse of Madness wave, and he was just like, "No, don't get him. I wanted one," and he was like, "Nah, not worth it," because
Wow.
he's bought a zombie cap for me and others and sent it to me, and I paid him and stuff. And this time he was like, "No, don't waste your money." I was like, "All right, sounds good." So
Good.
thank you. It happens.
Need more of that.
It's rare.
Need more of that.
Yeah, it does happen. It's there comes a time where it's like, yeah, no, you shouldn't do that. Like we're always telling Crow he shouldn't order something.
Yeah. Always.
Like Crow,
Always.
dude, no, you don't need
Stop
to do
it.
that.
You don't need 3.
Yeah.
You don't even need 1.
Yeah, you don't even need one of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to even it out in there, but there's a lot of fun that goes on there. And you haven't joined the Discord yet, there's a link in the description below. Come hang out. It's a blast. We have all kinds of fun there for sure.
So
So
Irvine, I've been in the 1/6 channel. Yep.
Yeah, 1/6 channel is great.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So speaking of Discord, can I make an announcement?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Sure. Yeah, I would love to. With your blessing, Cheney, I would like to announce the 2nd annual Discord Chatmigo contest.
Second annual.
Oh.
I mean, it's only
Second-
one in
Oh,
the year.
second,
Yeah, one of-
second
month.
second one
Monthly?
of the year.
There
Of the
you go.
annual.
Monthly.
Yeah, monthly.
I would like to announce the official contest for the Chatmigos called Civil War Edition.
Oh, is this sponsored
so-
by Lago
shocker.
Figs?
It's sponsored by Lago Figs.
Lago Land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ambassador of Lago. Land.
Yes, the ambassador of Lagoland. So what we want to, I'm just going to read verbatim what we're going to post here. We're wondering if it's either the Civil War, that went on from 1861 to 1865. Are we talking about the Chatmigos Civil War as we're reading this? Is it the Marvel Civil War timeline? Who knows? Get creative, take pictures, do cake decorations, macaroni models, do whatever you want, cosplay.
Well, anything goes.
Anything goes. I mean, there's a line, but
Well, as long as
use
it's
your
safe for work.
imagination.
As long as
Yeah.
it's safe for work. Yes.
So Facility Iron
So-
Man is
So
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is the contests will take place between 2:15. I'm sorry. The contest will begin on 2/1, which is today.
Today,
And
right
entries
now.
must right now. Actually, after the show,
Okay.
we're
So
hoping
don't
Papa
submit
Schmitty.
your thing during the show. Wait till after.
Right.
Okay.
Papa Schmitty is going to put another link in the Discord that you can click on. Submit your photo. We're asking for 1 entry, please.
Okay.
So it'll be from now until the 15th. Voting will take place between the 15th and the 20th. The winner will be announced on the 22nd on the episode of Chatmigos Assemble. There's rules and stuff that you should read. One of the prizes is going to be, this is the second place prize. It will be a Peggy Carter.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
there you go. That'll be
Nice.
second place. First place will be another $40 PayPal payout, cash, gift card, whatever you guys want, but it'll be
Cash
$40
prizes. Wow.
cash prize.
Look at this.
So, enter, win, and
So head
let's
on
have
over to
some
the
fun.
Discord, enter, and you have a chance to win $40 PayPal cash or a
Money.
Captain Carter
Cash
Target
money.
exclusive.
third
Awesome.
place.
There you go.
Set of steak knives.
Yeah. Third place, you get the assorted plastic kitchenware set. So you get a knife, spoon, and a fork.
Still plastic. Still
Yeah.
plastic.
Plastic, yeah.
Yep, still works.
Counts.
So have fun, you guys, and let's do this. I'm excited. First one,
I'm going to
was
do a
great.
setup
Had a lot of fun.
with the negotiations between Lagoland and the Butter Nation, like
Yeah.
diplomatic negotiations at a table. They're all going to be.
Make sure Kevin has the biggest crown and just giant poofy cape. It'd be amazing.
And everybody can submit.
It's just going to be a
anybody.
stick of butter with a crown on it.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
Yep.
a giant tall stick of butter. dripping down his head as he's talking. That would
Yeah,
be amazing.
it's gonna be dripping. It's melting butter.
So let me go ahead and ask you, Trevor, how were you exposed to Toy Migos? How did you start listening to this show and the other?
Yeah, I was a long time ago, man. Like I remember when I first got back into collecting and really kind of started into toy photography. So it's been at least 5 years, maybe 6 years. I was listening to the podcast. I don't even know if you guys were on YouTube back then. I'm not really sure because I wasn't really on YouTube a lot. But I was listening to the podcast for sure back when, Johnny was still on there regularly. So yeah, it's been a long time, man. I've been listening. Yeah. And
Wow.
yeah, only a couple, like the last 3 years, I think I've been doing the YouTube thing. So, but yeah, the podcast, man, I was voraciously trying to find any podcast that was about toys. So I was listening to everything, and I loved it. It was great. It was weird. Like I remember like hearing everybody's voice, and then I don't know if you remember this because it was a weird situation. I've been wanting to talk to you about it, but I won't make it long. But we met at SDCC like 3 years ago, like very briefly, and I was like obsessed because my phone had just shut down completely and I could not get it to work. And I felt
I remember that. Yeah.
I felt like I know these guys, but I don't know, like I don't know you guys and I want to talk, but it's like that awkward, like, oh, that's Cheney. Okay. And like, okay, but if I don't get this phone to work, I was doing reporting for Exclude Collective and like I had to take a train about a half an hour away and then a cab to a mall to go to the Apple store to get this guy to plug it into a computer and hit two buttons and fix it for me. And I'm pretty technically proficient, but I could not get this thing to turn on and I was freaking out. So I apologize if I was like short or like distracted.
No,
but
there's so
hopefully
much
we'll get to
going
do it
on.
again and really get to sit down and hang out. So yeah.
There's always
But I
so
was a
much
fan
going
then.
on there. Like I've had interactions like that too, where I'm like, I think back on, I'm like, oh, I was really short with that person. Like, but I was like in the middle of like running one place to another, or there's all these things going on. I'm like, yeah, man, this is cool. Like,
Yep.
hit me up later. We could try and hang out or whatever, because there's just so much happening there at the same time.
Yeah, and you're meeting so many people that like I knew you guys. Like I listened to the show and it was like, but there's all sorts of people and you're like, oh yeah, I want to talk to him. What do I want to talk to him about? I got to get this phone fixed. Like, I'm just freaking out. So anyway, we'll get to do it again when things open up.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into some toy news now. Yeah,
Let's do it.
All right.
Do it.
And let me remember what
Saw
it
some
was.
good stuff in the posts.
Yes. Especially that Boba Fett, right? I know Ernie would want me to say that. So,
oh God, you're gonna talk about that? Wow.
All right. So if you missed Thursday night's show, we had the one and only Ponchisi on with us. We had a great time.
Great up.
Ponchisi's a great dude, so that was a lot of fun. And I took a thumbnail here for him because it was if you have Ponchisi on, you have to do a thumbnail Dragon Ball.
Sure.
Like you have to. That's just a no-brainer. Either that or you could get away with doing Pokemon. One or the other.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Nice
got that. And if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. It was a fun time for sure. Adam wanted to know if he was Poochie, by the way. Since you've been listening for so long. He's like, am I Poochie?
No,
the
you're
new
not
red,
Poochie.
cool. The new red, cool, totally tubular character.
No, I don't think of Adam as totally tubular. I don't know. Like, I don't want to think of anything to do with tubes and Adam. I just
yeah. We'll stay away from that.
You go down a dark path, then it's not good. But I love Adam. I love Adam.
Yep.
He's awesome. He's
all
fun.
right.
He's a lot of fun.
He is. He's a blast. So we somebody has found these new J. Joe classified retro card Baroness already. It doesn't look too different from the other release, but yeah. Well, what are your guys' thoughts on this? We'll start with you first, Trevor.
I thank God I'm not a Joe collector. I picked up a few of these. I picked up the movie Baroness.
Okay.
On a whim, and I got a couple others. I got a couple of the Cobra. I don't even know what they are. I'm just not well versed in this, but They were cool. I thought I was going to get into shooting them because I think they'd still be fun. But again, going back to Jesse's question, it's like, are you really into these, and do you want to collect them, or you just want to think they'd make some great shots? And they would. But so I'm glad I'm not into this, because then I'd have to have the regular one, and I have to have the boxed one, the carded one, and don't need that. No, but it's great, I guess, for people, I suppose. I don't know. Is there any difference? Is there any other accessory or anything that you get with this, or pretty much just a different package?
I think it's just a different package, and
Wow.
I think it's like less paint apps, so it's like more black.
It's
on
a
the
very
figure.
black series of them.
Also, no motorcycle.
Yeah, no motorcycle. With
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think she still comes with the guns for the motorcycle, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken, because I saw some weird looking ones in some other shots.
Oh, that's true. You couldn't get her without the motorcycle before now.
Yeah.
Right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So
Plus, you're Star Wars 3 3/4. You're not G.I. Joe 3
No.
3/4.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
there we go. All right, Chamba, thoughts?
It's weird that her glasses are removable. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah, especially when she has those huge indents.
Yeah,
on
she's
the
got
side
like
of her head.
these 2 indents on the side of her eyes, which you can't exactly fill or remove. So it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah,
it to
removable
fill
glasses
the
at that scale.
packaging? Is it to fill the packaging?
I have no idea. But I'll tell you one thing: when I see this, I'm a sucker. I'm gonna buy it, even though I have the other one.
It's weirdly organized in the bubble, right?
Yes,
It's very, it's
Like,
very
there's a lot of
oddly,
open space next to her here, but then the guns are kind of just
Yeah,
covering her side. It's I don't know. It's confusing.
yes,
it
very
doesn't,
interesting.
it doesn't look good on the card. Like, it doesn't look good on the card. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Yeah,
look
the
well
bubble
organized.
is like really long. Like,
Yeah,
you'd think they'd
Yeah.
throw some of that stuff behind her. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just hope that someone that designs the packaging and does packaging for this line isn't listening right now. They're just like, oh, really? Huh? Why don't you
Yeah.
try and do it, buddy?
I just take the
Sure.
pictures, man. I can do that. It's not my job.
All right, Jesser, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I think the card's cool. I think they do the long bubble like that to maintain the series, so when they have bigger things or whatever, they can fit in there.
Truth.
But yeah, but I mean, it's cool. I used to have a nice little Baroness collection, but I got out of G.I. Joe and I sold all my G.I. Joes just recently, actually. So this is a pass for me, and I don't really do 3 3/4, but it's cool. I'm
It's a
happy
6-inch,
for
right,
the.
isn't it?
This is 6-inch, yeah.
Oh, this is 6-inch. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is 6. Oh, now you got me thinking. Oh,
Wait a minute. Where is this available?
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It'll look good on Ernie's wall when he buys it and
that's
hangs
right.
it up there. You know.
Very true. Very, very true. All right, let's move along here. I don't think we had a chance to talk about
Oh
the
boy.
Figma Homelander. We'll start out with your thoughts first, Trevor. What are your thoughts on this guy?
Yeah, I don't need this. This is a very odd head sculpt. I don't know. The body, I heard some, I don't know if you guys were talking about it before. Somebody was talking about it. It doesn't bother me that much. It's okay. I've got the Mayfex one coming. I think I'm going to be happy with that. Is that a bloody?
Yes.
I guess I didn't see that.
Yep.
He's
See,
all,
that's
uh-oh.
interesting. No, I don't need it. I need one Homelander. I'm getting a 161 and I'm getting the Mayfex and I'm good. But yeah, I don't know much about. I don't have any. Do I have any Figma? I probably have some Figma somewhere. But all I've heard is
like girls anime.
Yeah.
girl, so
It's a slippery slope, I'll tell you that.
yeah. Is it so? How's the articulation on? Do you think on this?
good.
then?
It's good enough. I think this one, it's all singular joints, but they leave a lot of clearance so that you can actually get more than 90 degrees for the most part.
okay.
But
Wired cape.
yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, it's wired cape. So
I can't remember if I think Mayfex has that too. I'm not sure.
yeah, I believe theirs would be
Yeah.
wired. I'm not
It's been
sure
so long.
how-
I can't
yeah.
remember. Yeah, there's a lot of these. I thought the NECA one looked pretty good, but it didn't, articulation wise, I don't know. There's some weird stuff about that too. There hasn't been anything that's really grabbed me on the boys. And I love this show. Love the show.
All right, Chamba.
It's interesting that they're even doing this. At least with Marfex, they would show the Homelander and Billy, so at least there's a pairing. This one, it's just him, so I'm not even sure how far they'll get with this.
That's a good point. Like this just might be their only
That's
offer.
it might be.
Are they
boys.
known for that? Is that
Yes.
something that they do?
Oh yeah,
they're
they'll do that
notorious for
all
that.
the time. Yeah.
That's
Like,
what I'm worried about with the G-Force figures from.
Oh yeah, they'll probably come out with the whole team, but you'll have to wait like 5 years,
Like 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so they're notorious for doing that. Like they'll put out one character, and then years will go by, and then they'll announce another one, and you're like, okay, I still have the other one, so I guess
eventually everybody's gonna have a Homelander fig. Like everybody has one. So
right, every company is gonna have at least a version of him at this point.
Yep. And Jesser,
it's creepy head.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm a Figma guy. I like Figmas. They're good articulation, good sculpts. But this one, I don't know. It's we got other Homelanders. I don't know. I think it's a little bit maybe past due. I don't know.
okay.
But you get a wired cape.
Mm-hmm.
You get different heads. I mean, if this is your thing, by all means, go for it. I mean, but
do the legs look a little stubby?
Yes.
Well, he actually has stubby legs. If you see him in
Yeah.
costume, he's actually got fairly stubby legs. It's interesting.
Oh, really?
It looks very odd on the. I have the NECA Homelander, and it definitely looks odd. It looks stubby, but it's the portrayal.
Yeah,
of,
if you see photos of him, the actor in the suit, you're like, oh, he actually does have sort of shorter legs.
It may just be like the placement of that belt or something like that.
Could be.
Maybe just a
I
little
think
bit low.
this one might be the only company that's doing the bloody face, though.
I think so.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's kind of like a nice thing compared to the others. Like it's kind of
it makes it
apart.
stand out. Yeah, stand out for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And fists too. You got bloody fists.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, cool.
I want to jump back here real quick because someone was asking how many of these figures are going to be on this card, and so far it's Baroness, Lady J, but they're slated for 2 more. If I'm not mistaken, that is Gung Ho and
Roadblock.
Destro. I think.
Oh,
I think they're going to redo
the
Destro,
collar. Yeah.
Okay.
So those 4 so far. But let's have a little fun here. Let's talk about our good old pal Uncle Fetster. I mean Boba Fett. Deluxe 6-inch Black Series Boba Fett was supposed to go up for pre-order today at 1 Eastern. Then they said, whoa, no, we're that's not going up for pre-order today, and we're not quite sure when it will, but stay tuned.
And that literally happened minutes before 1 o'clock. Like that they said that, right?
It was this morning. It was
Oh, did
fairly
they put
early
it up?
in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I completely missed it, and I was on there refreshing, and then I looked at Yak Face to get the link, and like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yep.
Very strange on the heels of that Target Boba Fett debacle. That now it's like, oh wait, we're not even going to put this out today. After,
yeah, it's very
it's just
very
like,
interesting.
What is going on there, man? Like, and I was going to say, like, when Mr. Stevie was there, things seemed a lot smoother, but Steve was just, he was the design guy. Like, Patrick's still there and he's still in charge of this. And I mean, as far as I know, like, the marketing anyways, but, he doesn't have everything to do, I guess, with when things come out and like, pricing and stuff like that. But it's wacky, man. There's some wacky stuff going on over that Black Series.
It could have been a snafu as well, where someone was like, okay, we're scheduled to yada yada yada. They didn't get the memo that maybe production on this wasn't on schedule or something. It could have been something like that. And they went, no, you weren't supposed to send that out yesterday. We got to wait on that. Like, now just tell them like it's going to be whenever. I don't know.
Possible.
Yeah. Thoughts, Chamba?
Wait, so they've shown this before, right?
No, this is a different one.
This is a different one altogether.
His belt is different. That's
It's like
the main
7
thing.
different Boba Fett.
All right. Yeah. I was like, am I getting deja vu? Like, did we not see this thing already? I'm so confused.
That's the Mandalorian Boba Fett.
So what makes this deluxe again?
It's Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Okay, that's cool.
You can take his helmet off.
That's true. That's deluxe.
Yeah, you can take his helmet off.
All right, cool. If you're a Boba Fett collector, I guess he's more.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to like stuff like this, like release dates getting shuffled around and pre-orders, and everybody's in a panic, it's kind of checks me out, honestly.
Right.
Yeah, I
just
hear you.
the shuffle of it, the hustle and bustle of acquiring, when you should just be able to walk into a store and there it is. I don't know. It's a cool figure. There's no doubt. I would love to put it on my shelf, but if it's gonna be like another G.I. Joe situation, that's kind of where I'm like, we'll see what
it's
happens.
almost like I don't want to be a part of that to begin with. You know what I mean? And then when like everybody's like, you know, at least I was refreshing before I saw the notice, and like now it's not even. It makes you sit back a little bit and go,
right, yeah.
What am I doing? Like, do I need this Boba Fett? Do I need to be part of this madness and grab two in case somebody, you know, like, you know, it almost, like you said, Jesse, it kind of takes you out of it, makes you.
To be fair, though, if you do see it in the shop, you will probably pick it up, though.
Oh, for sure.
That would make things a lot easier, maybe.
If I could walk into a Target and see any Black Series or Marvel Legends on the shelf, which is not
way
even a
easier,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pick some stuff up. Sure. Yeah.
I've seen those Landos peg warming for the past like 2 months now, and I'm just like, when's it, you know, when are we gonna get some new Black Series up in here? And now it's like you can order it online, and you can order it online, so it's like
right,
kind of
right. Yeah.
But
I
mean,
don't see anything. Yeah.
Like
That's
besides that, though, the figure is a nice figure. It looks really good.
It looks
You
good,
take the helmet off, the paint looks great. I can't tell if it's mixed media, like,
or is that like sculpted? Is that a sculpted part?
Sculpted.
Plastic?
Yeah, it's
It is.
sculpted. Yeah.
Okay. Head sculpt looks
they
great.
didn't-
Which
Yeah, it looks
I gotta
great.
say, like, this is why I got into the 3 3/4 stuff, at least from Mando, because I think they're killing it, man.
Dude,
It's looking
100%.
great. It's got soft goods.
That
and
vintage
they
collection thing looks awesome.
the sculpts are
Yeah,
great.
it looks
Like,
awesome.
why are you just not like
Focus on that.
bringing those up? You know what I mean? Scale
I
them
was,
up.
I was
Give me
telling the
that.
guys in the Discord the other day that I still have my Naboo Starfighter from back in the day.
Oh, nice.
And now I'm going to be looking for a 3 3/4 Mando now.
Nice.
I gotta get
You're gonna
one.
paint it? You're gonna paint it, or
We'll
keep it?
see. We'll see
Okay.
how it goes. Probably.
You could sell that thing for like $250 right now. I
No,
think.
come on, really?
Yeah, I swear to God. Yeah, go to eBay. It's
wow.
nuts. Yeah.
Makari, Jesser.
That's right.
Makari.
That's right. That's right. That's the
All
next HasLab, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for
Blow
sure.
that
yeah.
one up too.
That'd be a good one, man.
Will they, though? I mean, you know, Rancor failed at the Black Series scale. Will they even risk anything Black Series now?
Well, I
Yeah,
think
that's
Mando and Boba, if anything touching Mandalorians is gold.
I guess.
But
True.
They
they,
I
put that
guess.
Rancor out after that episode. Spoiler alert. For a
Sure.
3-week-old show.
Yeah.
I think that thing would have passed. I think that would have.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah, it
Oh,
would have
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was one of the things. But
Timing.
they did do the Razor Crest, and that thing blew it out of the water. And 3 3/4. So we'll see.
Yep.
We will see.
All right, so I want to talk about these Batman animated figures. I know we were kind of talking about them a little bit last night in the Discord, but so Daddy Mac has brought them back. I like that. That is a good ring to it. Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, if you missed out on some of this stuff, you know they're re-releasing it. You got the Selena Kyle here with a new head sculpt, which is cool. So if you had the original one, from these promotional shots, it looks like the paint apps are even better than the original ones.
Those look nice.
They look
Yeah.
great.
Really nice.
So if you were collecting this line and were sad that it was gone, it's okay. Daddy Mac brought him back. You know, he's got the DC Direct under the under his banner now, and he's bringing some of this old stuff back. So that's super cool because I know a lot of people like these figures.
Yeah.
So
They look great.
yeah. So this is definitely cool for people that were into it kind of and missed out, or got around to it too late. You've got a second chance to get in on these now. So, and then they're doing these cool creations too, like the Batman Who Laughs in an animated form.
So this was never a figure before, right? Like the
the Batman Who Laughs. No,
I think it was going to be part of one of their last waves that they were doing, because they have the Asbat was part of that one, and I can't remember what the other two were, but they'd done a few of them that were like, oh, we're going to do it up like we would have done it in the show, but we'll make a figure of it.
So are they just releasing pieces that never came out, or are they actually making new pieces as well for future?
I'm not sure. I'm not, because this kind of like came out of nowhere. I knew that they were going to be doing some of this stuff. I thought it was more so going to be that essential stuff, but I didn't know they're going to be doing the animated stuff. It looks like the Batman here is a re-release. The Catwoman is a re-release. That Batman That Laughs is all new though. So
okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if he's just gonna maintain this like brand underneath, McFarlane Toys, just to do these ones, like basically continue the line with new releases. I'm
sure if they sell, this could be a real hit for Todd.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
Not to mention, like, the fact that these have to be sort of a limited articulation due to the shape is a boon for Todd. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the figures that you want to move better don't. But these you just know are going to have limited articulation. But people want these, and these are pricey to buy at this point.
Right.
And people still love this, man. They love this look. I love this look.
They look great.
I hadn't seen these before, and I'm thinking about maybe picking these up. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm tempted with the Selena Kyle myself. I'm like, I did have the other one, and that head sculpt,
Yeah, it looks great.
So yeah. All right, let's move on here. Let's talk about this is King Grayskull, right? Or
I think so.
Yes, King Grayskull from the Masters of the Universe Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, sorry.
You
trying
got
to
it.
catch up here. All right. So thoughts on this, Trevor?
This is the first time seeing it. Actually, I saw the picture today on the IG, but I haven't really paid attention to it. Looks good. I'm not a He-Man guy, but I enjoyed the show. I think more than most of the He-Man fans did.
Yeah, right.
It's actually not it's not a bad basis for a custom. I'm thinking like Mythic Legions customs now. I think they're scaled a little big for Mythic Legions. I'm not sure.
But he could be a giant character.
Yeah, true enough. He could be like a Frost Giant or something like that if you want to paint him up. But I think it looks really nice. I like the look of this series, man. I really wish I was kind of more into this. I did think about picking up the, what do they call him? Not the Barbarian He-Man. What is it called? The
Unleashed one.
Whatever. Yeah, that looked pretty good. Yeah, interesting.
Are you talking about the one that comes
with really nicely done?
Orko?
Yes. Yeah. The one. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in my Target the other day, and I was like, man, I was in here a couple weeks ago, and their prices were like half off on all those He-Man stuff. So I think I'm going to play the waiting game.
I picked this up recently, and I thought he would go great with this.
Look at that!
Oh, yeah.
Sabretooth,
like a Sabretooth,
awesome
Cringer. You know what I mean? So like kind of cool battle cat. But yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice.
The other two were going to be Jason Todd and Destro from that animated. That's cool. Thank you. Your boys got toys. Thank you. So some of these are from the Origins line, and some of these are from the Revelations. That's what it is.
Okay.
I hadn't got a chance to see the post yet. So we've got King Grayskull and Tila, and then we've got some of the Origins figures here.
Right.
I am not familiar with the Origins ones at all. I'm assuming that these are probably deep cuts.
Yeah, obscure. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with these at all. So feel free to take my my He-Man card, because I don't know. But yeah, these are cool.
Sunman, Fighter of the Night Man. That's great.
You gotta sing it.
Yes.
Sunman.
Fighter of the
Night Man. Master of the.
There you go.
All right. So Oh, go
Trevor,
ahead.
I mean, I'm sorry. Back
Yeah.
to the He-Man stuff. Like those would photograph pretty well. I mean, there's
Yeah,
my
I
measuring
know.
points for today.
And it's that fantasy genre like that I'm really into. And I know I did a He-Man shot with
Right.
like a custom He-Man with Mythic Legion's body part and a sculptor shelf. No, is it sculptor shelf? Yeah, I think sculptor shelf head. It's fun, but it's just not. I don't know. He-Man's is not my thing. Another thing I can't get into. I just can't do it.
No worries. No worries.
This looks great.
Yeah. Yeah. The Thomas
sure.
Wayne Batman. Yeah. This looks really
Yeah.
cool, especially for a 112. Like this,
Mhm.
this looks really, really nice. This tempts me even. And I shouldn't be doing things like
Yeah,
Me
this.
neither.
But
Me neither.
yeah, it looks really, really nice.
Where do you get this at?
5ktoys.com.
5gateway.com.
Yep. So, what are your thoughts on this, Chamba?
I think it looks dope. The photos are really selling it too.
Mhm.
I'm just curious, like, who's making it, what body they're using. I mean, the soft goods
Mhm.
look great, but I'm just curious what kind of body they're using for this.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it looks great. I'm looking forward to see more photos of it.
Mm-hmm.
The 112 stuff that's coming out now, man, that's Mezco level quality is blowing my mind, man. It's
Oh,
really,
yeah.
and that's a good question. Like, where are those bodies coming from? Because like in the 1/6 world, like there were a set number of bodies. There's more people
Mhm.
making like cheap bodies
Now.
now, but like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get a good body, like you got to pay some money. You know what I mean? And to have something well made, and like you said, like this has got to be unique because this is a bulky
Yeah.
bulky figure, man.
Mhm.
But it looks great.
It looks great. Yeah, it looks real
Really
good.
good.
That head
sculpt looks
sculpt, yeah,
incredible.
that photo is killer.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
Mhm.
sells it right there.
I have no ties to this character either, really. I mean, I know Flashpoint. But I just,
Mhm.
like, you know, I think I read it back in the day, but damn, it's cool.
Yeah, it's one of those instances where it's like, oh, it looks so cool that you're like, I don't even need a connection with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where it's a
Definitely.
problem. And
Yep.
that's where it's a problem. Yeah.
Yep. Jesser.
Oh, for sure. I mean, look at
Yeah.
this thing. I mean, I want to know some more information on it, but I mean, for what
Yeah.
you get, I mean, it makes me. I didn't pre-order that Deathstroke, or it's not Deathstroke. It's Sword of Hades.
Sort of.
I think it was.
I think so.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
sort of.
But I mean, it makes me like really think that, like Trevor said, they're stepping it up, man. These 112s are stepping up, looking really good. I mean, this one's gonna be a hard one to pass up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
I
don't know the
agree.
company that's making it.
No,
Specifically?
but
Okay.
it says preview of a 112 figure teased
Yeah.
a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, it's delayed due to the new body design.
Okay.
And it's almost done. Pre-orders open soon at 5ktoys.com. I'm
Oh,
sure you
okay,
could
so they
probably
even
pick
have
it
it
up at VC
Yeah.
Toys as well.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also, it comes with guns.
Yeah, that's magical.
true.
Who would have thought? Who would have
Right.
thought?
There you go.
Not me. Not me.
No.
All right, let's go ahead and close it out. We're gonna leave the Dragon Ball talk for when Lago can talk about it down the road.
Yeah.
Jesse, you're off the hook, Jesse.
Yeah, you guys are safe.
Yeah, Jesse's all whoo. So
Dodge the bullet.
let's talk about this So Toys 1/6 scale. They're calling it a Red Knight, but
Of course they are.
Clever.
Yeah.
Looks
Susu
great.
Toys is killing it, man. These guys have really just improved exponentially over the last 2 years. They were doing some great stuff with the X-Men movie line stuff. and-
oh yes, they had the Steel Man, or what was his name?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Did they do the Deadpool one? I can't remember. Who was that? There's so many third-party 1/6 companies.
I remember their Quicksilver.
The
Mhm.
Quicksilver was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was the
Mhm.
movie X-Men
Mhm.
stuff. The Quicksilver was
Mhm.
incredible. And they did the comedian, they did Rorschach, and those are looking great. And I've seen some other ones recently that they put out that they're really killing it. It's almost like you wish that they would get a license for something. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you wish that, or do you just want them to come out
Yeah.
with all the stuff that Hot Toys is
Right.
never going to come out with?
Exactly. Right. It's almost like a
Regardless
license
of whether
might
it's
hinder
illegal or
them.
not.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
exactly.
no, you wouldn't get the guns if they had the
No.
license.
you wouldn't get these characters because the licensing fee would just drive them right out of business. I'm sure. I mean, that's the problem with this stuff. But people want these figures, man. It's just, it's not enough. People will buy this for Hot Toys, I guess, to do, tooling for that looks great. I mean, the sculpt
looks great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this looks really, really nice. Like, I don't 1/6 scale that much, but man, this is pretty. This is real pretty. I like the design on that helmet a lot.
Yeah.
I like the bigger eyes, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Normally he's got like such small eyes. I like that,
like
it's actually
squinty.
quite large. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense.
And their tailoring is really good too.
Mhm.
A lot of these third parties, you'll get it in hand and it's got giant stitching on it and it just looks like a doll. You know what I mean? Especially if you got something with a collar or something like that, it just never sits right, or the jacket doesn't sit right. But their stuff, it's really good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of third parties are just improving because they're realizing, like, if we're going to step up, and they do.
Well, that's what's crazy. So, like, in this instance, like, we really are seeing like a lot of the third parties step up to the plate more so than a lot of these like legit companies that are holding on to these licenses. Like, these third parties are just killing it right now.
Yeah, there's some sculpt work that they're doing that's killing some of the companies, like you said, Cheney, that have the licenses that should be, nailing these things at this point. I mean, Hot Toys has got it down. They've got the best sculptors out there.
Yeah.
But there's like Asmus. I love the Lord of the Rings line, but every once in a while they'll have a clunker. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what happened here? This is not good. But hopefully, I don't know. Hot Toys started out as putting out illegal, unlicensed figures. So
they all do.
These companies
they
will
all do.
be.
All these companies did. It's
Maybe they're tomorrow's licensee. I don't know.
Gotta start
just
somewhere.
get something small, like do like Battlestar Galactica or something, a deep cut like that people want. You know what I mean? Why pay for the license though? I guess when you can just keep getting away with it. So.
Yeah, true. I mean, obviously, it's not a good thing, I guess, that they're not paying their licensing fees. But at the end of the day, too, though, like, a lot of these companies are putting out better product than you would get from the normal ones. So
it's a moral conundrum. It definitely is.
Well, what I like is it's not necessarily better product, it's different product. It's diversity, it's different articulation, it's different paint apps. It's I like having a variety of the same character in my shelves. And so that's what brings me into like third parties and stuff like that.
I just got
saw that photo on
Lim
Instagram.
Toys, fantastic figure, incredible amount of accessories for, I think this was under $200. Maybe it was just around $200. But I mean, compared to what you get with Hot Toys now for accessories, and I understand they're paying a license fee and stuff, but I mean, where would you get that? Otherwise, you know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. But then they had a lot of problems. Like the company, I forget who puts out Red Dead Redemption.
I forget.
Rockstar,
right? Kind of came after them.
Oh yeah.
They had to kind of keep it low. They were still putting out the figure. People had pre-ordered it, but for a while there was touch and go. We weren't sure if it was even going to come out at all. If they were just going to sue them.
Yeah, they delayed them a couple of times because of that, just to get it out the radar.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan wants to know if we ever talk about larger toys like the new Blitzway Voltron.
We did. Usually we'll talk about stuff like when they go on pre-order and such. But since it's not out yet, and I don't know here who's going to get it. I know in Discord, I know in Chatmigos, Rasper's picking one up. So maybe,
which is it's funny. It's really hard to gauge what he will pick up. It's funny that like out of all this stuff that's coming out, like that's one that he's solid on.
Well, because it was like, if you're gonna get one version of Voltron, this is the ultimate version of Voltron. You're not gonna top it. So that's why he was like, cool, I'm just gonna get that one. He's like, right on, man. I mean, I wish I could too. Yeah. That thing's gonna be a beast.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and we talk about all toys.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter size, scale, whatever.
Yeah,
all toys are.
If you want to talk further about it, definitely hop on Discord though, because that one we can actually branch out and actually discuss it proper.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different channels where you can break it down, and it's we don't have I guess, enough time to cover everything on
Exactly,
here.
yeah.
You know, there's some stuff that, you know, we skip out on or that we miss that even like I'll remember after the fact. I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that thing, or we'll forget to post, or that we just miss, or so yeah, definitely bringing it up is a good thing to do. You know, there's been times when people have brought it up in the chat, and you know, oh yeah, we all forgot about that.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring Kevin's comment up again to
Yes.
everyone that's celebrating the Lunar New Year.
You're the tiger.
Yes. So
Happy New
yeah.
Year.
Yes, definitely.
Lunar New Year.
And I just want to taunt Ernie a little bit and just PSA and just say, Ernie,
I'm
he's out
telling
there,
you,
buddy.
like I think
He's out
that
there, buddy.
I think
I,
Gotta
that,
get
I
one.
think he's doing it, dude. I think he's actually slowly transitioning into considering it.
Gotta
I
do
think-
it.
I think that's the way for him. I think I honestly think that if he went that route, like he wouldn't be like spending so much on, you know, repackage stuff, and he would be more happy with the quality that
way
he gets
happier.
from
Yeah.
like Hot
Way
Toys.
happier.
Yeah, one of those is could definitely take the place of 4 or 5 repaints from Black
Easily.
Series, you know what I mean? And
Easily.
repackages. Yeah.
Yep.
It's great. He'll love it. He'll love it. I think he's really got to
Mhm.
get the one on the throne. I think he's really
Oof.
got to.
Mhm. And it would be
That's,
awesome because he could set like a big case up behind him, and then he could display them, you know, the way that he wants to, instead of having like, you know, different cards everywhere and whatnot. And no, he could just have his legit like boba Hot Toys, you know, or whatever Star Wars Hot Toys that he's into. I think that's the way. And
Yep.
you know, Trevor,
is the
you
way.
know.
This is the way.
This
is the way.
I don't know, man. I really enjoyed his diorama setup with his carded figures on the diorama. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah,
He
that was
nailed
great.
it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's unique. It's definitely unique. It's that for sure.
Yeah,
That is-
Kevin wants
that
to
is-
know if
Unique.
Kevin wants to know if he'd be happy with it mint on card. No, he said he would open those ones.
No, yeah, he would
You
open
gotta
up the Hot
open.
Toys.
You
Yeah,
have to open Hot Toys.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Hot Toys in the box. That's
No.
for sure, because you will not have a good product in 2 years.
Yeah,
You'll have some issues with that.
I got to handle the Mando, the one that came with the child and stuff, just recently, last
Yep.
week actually. Man, that thing's nice. It was that one
Yeah.
that you opened up, Jesse,
Yeah.
in Discord.
And
Yeah,
then they came out with the chrome version that was even more shiny. And
Yeah. Oh, that one looks beautiful.
This guy is fantastic. The
Ooh.
headsculpt on this thing is just sick.
oh wow, that's beautiful.
Was
Yeah,
that
it's
Wonder
wicked.
Woman again, Jesse?
Yeah,
No, I'm just banging things around. Hold on.
Oh,
wasn't
hang on.
There we go.
there you go. Now we can see.
Yeah, fantastic skull. I mean, they're nailing it, man. They're really, really nailing it.
There we go. Boom.
After all the clatter.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
nice. There you go. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, this thing is super posable. I mean, you take the rocket pack off, do whatever you want with it. Totally movable.
Did you take the padding out of the body?
No, I did not.
Oh, you didn't.
I
Oh,
hear
this is
that's
straight
when
up.
it really
Yeah.
excels.
If you do that, it's gonna elevate the figure.
So, but
I've
I
not
mean,
done
you
that
get
either.
you get one of these in your hands, and you just see just the posability, what you can do with it, the paint apps, sculpt. I mean,
And it's just a
it looks
presence
great on
the
your
shelf, man.
desk. You're just
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
Ernie, you know, hit me up. Hit me up, Ernie. I've got enough of stuff in my collection, so hit me up.
Oh, there you go. The stone has been cast.
There you go, Ernie.
This will be his
enabled.
gateway.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're about out of time for today. So I want to thank you so much for hopping on with us, Trevor. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to come hang out and talk toys, man. I really appreciate
Always
it.
fun, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Cheers for
it.
joining us, Trevor.
Thank you. And I'll
Well,
get on
sure.
that Discord, man. On the
Definitely, man.
chat,
Yeah.
whatever.
And where can we find you at, sir?
You can find me at 16_shooter on Instagram, at 16shooter pretty much everywhere else. I have a YouTube channel that we're putting a lot of content out now. This Friday
Nice.
we have the 1/6 pack. If you're into all this 1/6 stuff that we've been talking about, it's me,
Nice.
Tom, I have Watu and Capes and Rifles, two great 1/6 and other things, toy photographers. We talk about 1/6 stuff. And then on Monday, every other Monday, I have Legions Lounge, where we talk about Mythic Legions.
Nice.
If you're into those. And then
Yes.
there's other stuff like the articulators where I talk to toy photographers and things like that. So that's a little more sporadic, but yeah, it's going good. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers, which is
Nice.
exciting.
Congrats.
So, go over there
Congratulations.
and help us out. And we're giving away a Lumicube kit, 2
Ooh.
Lumicubes and all the
Ooh.
stuff that comes along with it at 1,000 subscribers. So go over there,
Yeah,
subscribe,
go over there.
put a comment in, and you have a chance to win that. So
There you go. Nice.
Perfect. Heck yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Always love Tom. Tom's good people, man.
he's great.
I have a
Good guy.
Watu is amazing. All right, Chamba, where can we keep up with you, sir?
You could find me at the Chamba on Twitter and Instagram, or just find me on the Toymigos Discord.
All right. And Jesser.
All right, you can find me here. You can find me in the Discord, Instagram at Jurassic Jesser, and don't forget about the contest.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Make sure you join.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Civil War.
Civil War. Perfect.
There it is.
As always, I'm Chatmigos180. You can check out my Instagram. I've actually posted a couple other things that aren't
Mhm.
thumbnails. So
Great
go check
stuff.
those out. Yeah. That's super fun. You know what? I'll talk about it actually. Let me
Yes.
bring this up real
Yeah,
quick
totally.
because I wanted to talk about this. I want to get the hashtags out there. I want to, let's help spread the word. So let's go ahead and let me bring this up real quick here before we head out. So we've got a shot I did here of some SH Figure Arts Street Fighter figures. And I really wanted to,
Nice.
say that we're using the Bring Back Street Fighter or Bring Back SHF Street Fighter hashtag and Justice for SHF Street Fighter hashtag. So
Nice.
if you miss the line and you want to do something similar, post a shot of your SH Figure Arts Street Fighter and use the hashtags, man. Let's spread the word.
And
That's
tag
great.
Tamashi as well if you're gonna.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
tag
great.
Insta Tamashi,
Yeah.
and
Good idea.
let them know we will give them more money to come out with more Street Fighter
Absolutely.
figures. So
We'll
and
even, take
Chamba-
we'll even take recolors at this point.
yes,
Just-
give us player twos,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, really.
It's all good. So yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, go check that out if you're down with that. Go do that. But as always, I am Chatmigos180.
I'm Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
I'm 1/6 Shooter.
And Chatmigos.
Assemble!
Assemble!